All right. Looks like they're starting off with a lag instead of flipping coin. And, ooh. Looks like Eric might have gotten it. Eric wins the lag for the first break. Sorry, I sound a little winded. I was trying to pack everything up from the tournament board during our little 5-minute break. I am glad, though, we are starting right now instead of 10 o'clock.
Yes. Me too. Okay, so I am posting up the brackets and the payouts into the comments on the Facebook feed, as well as in the chat room and YouTube. So.
And I'm going to throw a shout out to Michaela Vasnica. She's over watching on the iPad right now. Thank you for all your help in running this tournament.
Yeah, great job.
Yeah, she actually helped me and her dad help get the board run smoothly. And she's actually using my iPad right now to watch the final because she doesn't want to come up and interrupt the players.
Oh. What's that?
Should I laugh now?
Oh, Kelso. I'm going to grab a paddle, a wooden paddle. Get out of here. All right, we got 2 on the break and the whole rack on one side of the table except for the 2.
Hey, wow. How'd that happen?
That looks like one of those 8-ball second ball breaks where everything goes to one side of the table.
Yeah.
I can't say that I've really seen that in 9-ball. Nice little bump to get that 9 free off that 8.
I want to welcome everybody back for this. We have waited almost 3 days for this match.
Oh, yes. A very long 3 days.
Started out with 102 or 103 players on Saturday morning.
Yep.
We're down to 2. So those of you just joining us, where have you been?
Nice little cut in the side right there. That was a hard cut.
We are coming to you live from the Black Diamond in Spokane Valley, Washington. This is the Spokane Open. It's a yearly event, happens every Labor Day weekend.
Should I have Brian go have a little chat?
You know, it's bad to concede the 9 on the last game of the match. And, you know, that's...
Yeah.
But if you're going to start conceding 2 and 3 balls and 4 balls, it's like, why?
I understand trying to speed the game up because I did hear he does have a flight he has to catch, but it's like, you know what? You know this one's going to run long. Just the way this tournament is.
Yeah.
It's always been that way.
Anyway, full field is 128. So we had 102. So there is room for you to join us next year.
Next week.
Next year in this tournament. You know, so there's 26 spots available.
Every Labor Day we have this tournament. Every Labor Day. And this year the owners of the bar said you guys can have the tables till 2 in the morning. They kick us out. So I call the last match at 12:30 if I feel it can get done within an hour and a half. Otherwise, it's done.
RC, which Steve are we talking about?
Steve, if you're talking Stephen Weekly, because if you call him Steve, he gets a little upset. There's an N on the end of it.
Stephen Weekly got 3rd. Stephen Holm got 4th.
Yeah. So that's like, which Steve?
Which Steve are we talking?
Or are we talking?
Steve Lingelbach didn't do as well. I think he was 9th through 12th. Maybe 7th, 8th, 9th through 12th, I think is where he got it. All right, so Eric made a ball on the break. Actually made a couple of balls on the break.
There's the list of players from the payouts.
Oh. So let's see. Hi, lady, was it Elaine? Did you ever get a hold of her?
I have not gotten a hold of her. I have her $100. If she is watching, I have $100 for you.
Let's see. 17th through 24th, we've got John Dotery, Michael Gordon, Daniel Sardancillo, Jim Winter, Lake McKay, Jordan
Rathermall,
okay. Stan Tarango, Junior Sardancillo, and Gavin Roderick. They all got $100. Oh, no, John Doherty he was Sorry, I misread that. Anyway, okay, so let's see.
16. That was 17th through 24th.
Right. John Doherty, it was in
16th through 12th.
Yeah, 12th through 16th.
16th through 13th, excuse me.
9th through 12th, 13th through 16th, yeah. So 13th, Joe Spence, Jeff Boucher, Wade Thompson, and John Doherty all got $150. 9th through 12th, Cole Gibbons, Jeff Jimenez, who had a fantastic tournament.
Oh, my. He knocked Stan out.
He did. He knocked Stan out.
And that was huge.
He knocked a couple of big guys out.
Oh, yeah. He's shooting good.
Mike Grimm and Steve Lingelbach.
All right, looks like Eric Vargas just got another game.
They all got $225. Then 7th, 8th, Josh Smith and Blake Baker. They went home with $350.
Little old Schmitty.
Yeah. 5th, 6th. This is crazy. 5th, 6th, Paul Potier and Brady Golan.
Who they have been in the finals against each other in this event.
Yes.
At least 3 times against each other. And they took 5th, 6th.
5th, 6th. I mean, this is called the Brady Golan Open for a reason.
Oh, it's not the Brady Golan Open. He'll even tell you it's not the Brady Golan Open just because he's won it 5 times out of 9.
And a few, I think it's 2 of those times it's because he wasn't here.
Yes, 2 of the times he actually wasn't here. He had other things going on. That's when John Schmidt was here.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rafael Martinez was here, and he wasn't here.
So, and then 4th place, we've got Stephen Holm. 3rd place, we have Stephen Weekly. And now we're first and second.
And 3rd place paid out $750. Or no, excuse me. 4th place was $750. 3rd place was $1,100. So now these 2 are playing for
$1,700.
Yeah, it's a $1,700 swing. If you win, you get double. If you lose, you get that.
So Eric is up 2-0.
Yep. And I actually, last year, Eric Vargas, after Stephen Holm had done a little damage, he's like, you know what, next year, you got to call it the Eric Vargas Open. And so I have a feeling, he's pulling everything he's got onto this table. He doesn't care who he's playing. It could be, Earl Strickland, Shane Van Boning, or who he's playing right now, Edgie. I don't care. I'm going to put everything I got on the table. It's a nice little cross bank on that 2-ball from Edgie there.
Oliver Acosta said no Brady double dipped Raphael. Well, Raphael's played it a few times.
Yeah,
So there was a time when Raphael was here. He was playing Stan Taranjo in the finals,
Yeah.
and that was when Raphael
Oh,
won.
he just hung the four ball.
But Raphael has played it a few times.
Yeah. And now, the only reason it's called the 9th annual, because that's how many times BK has run it.
Mm-hmm.
It's been here before then, but BK has only run it 9 times. So it could have been previous matches that we don't have records of.
Mm-hmm.
So we
And I
just
think
don't
we've
know.
been here 7 of those 9 times.
Yes, roughly, I think. Heck, this is my 6th, I think, that I've been helping out. Because it was if it was the 7th, it's the time I played and went, oh, this is kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Back when I was a lowly APA 4. Man, that was a long time ago. I'd still like to be a 4 in APA, but that's never going to happen. That was a nice shot right there. Little Z-bank on the cue ball to get back down to the 6.
Okay.
Oh, he's taking the hard cut on that 8. Wow, there's a nice little shot right there. No one could avoid it. And Edgie's going to say, hey, you know what? You got good shape on the 9, which that's okay. I understand that because they want to get this rolling. I know I hate to see it. It's when it's that 4-ball give up that hurts. That's when we kind of have to go over and say, hey, no, you can't give that up.
So I remind everybody, please like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Ustream. On Instagram, not Ustream. We don't use Ustream anymore. I don't know why I've got that in my head now.
So
and like us and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
One thing that I don't know if you guys, you guys in the internet land of Facebook and YouTube, admin banner and sign gave us our big banner. I don't know if they got their plug in at all.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a good time to plug them in.
Yeah, they admin sign and banner
and Pepsi
Pepsi. Pepsi. They got us $1,000 added.
You know, you need to tell them, or tell BK to tell them to send us a commercial, and we'll run it.
Yeah, I will definitely do that. But yes, so we have admin banner and sign gave us our big. I want to say it's a 10 by 8.
It's huge.
So every time you guys see pictures come up of the board, it's life size. We'll just go with that. It's a big board. Takes us about 3 hours to get it set up. What the? I don't know hieroglyphics.
A 4 in APA is a skill level.
But it says Z4. A question.
Maybe alcohol was involved. I don't know.
No, I know what it is. She's trying to figure out when I was a 4 in APA. It's because they start you as a 4 when you join. It was literally the first pool league I had joined. So yes, I had to play as a 4 for a couple of weeks. And then they went, oh.
Oh, well.
He kind of knows what he's doing a little bit. Just one of those, I'd never played pool. And then figured out how to play chess.
This is what he's looking at here.
All right, he's a little, I mean, he can run up table, but he's got to spin this a little bit. He's going to put a little bit of right English on it to spin up table. He just doesn't want to overdo it. Good shot there. So he's probably going to come straight across. have them. Yep, straight across to shoot the 9 and the 7.
The
6.
the 6.
Six.
The
God.
6 comes
It's
before
the
the
Skittle
7.
balls. Skittle balls.
The 6 is still green.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that they'd line up on the 7 and their opponent didn't even know it and let them shoot it, and they turn around and go,
I know. I know.
Yep. All right.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Oh, he's
Yep.
okay.
Edgie's making him shoot it though this time. You know, it's a little funny shot because the side pocket could get funny. All right, he avoided the side pocket.
All right. So is that 4?
Up 4-0.
These are Brunswick gold crowns, and I don't know which edition.
They're actually a hybrid.
They're
because the corners are from the corner and the side brass are from the 3, but the rails are from the 2.
okay.
Yeah, these actually came out of California. They were in a pool hall that shut down
Yeah.
back about 35, 40 years ago. So we don't know how much use they had on them before that. And someone here from Spokane went down there and picked out all the slate, tried to get the best matching slate that he could, got the rails and the pockets, the corner and side pockets that matched up the best he could, and brought them up here. And ever since then, we've tried to make them look the best we could.
Yeah.
And we've had nothing but compliments. And so that's why it's one of those, I mean, all the work we put into them, if we do eventually get diamond tables here, I'm going to be a little heartbroken because we put so much work into them. But at the same time, I'll be glad to have a diamond because it's so much easier to work on.
Yeah.
Unless I can convince them to do Chinese 8-ball tables. Which wouldn't happen. Oh, scratch on the brake. Danger. Danger. Ooh, clusters and... this does not look pretty.
Aaron says gold crown 4.5s.
I'll go with that. If you want me to send pictures of me working on them, I would agree with that. It's one of those when you got to use 3 different sockets to take the pool table apart instead of just one. Looks like he's going to shoot this one on the side, and I believe he's going to try the 4-5 combo afterwards, after he makes this 3. Because he's got to shoot the 4 towards the head rail to make the 5.
Yeah.
He's just got to be cautious of what's going to happen with that 4 ball. This might be a turning point in the set.
So, just to remind everyone, Edgie is a 769 Fargo.
Yep.
And Eric is a 709.
709. So what would that be in a game spot? I mean, how many games would they have to spot him?
Oh, let's look it up on Fargo. My handy dandy Fargo app.
Oh, I have the Fargo app as well, but you were on top of it.
So, search. We'll find a race.
Find race. Because you know it's a 769. And then it was a 709.
709.
So that's a 60-point spread.
Yeah. 13, 9, 12. So it depends on your hot. And a mild 4-4.
So normally
medium.
open would be a hot race.
13, 9.
So, wow. That's a 4-game spot. Go to odds.
Odds.
And then put in, so there's a, oh wow. Let's put in 9 on those two. And yes, we will change the score.
Okay, player 1 has an 80% chance.
Wow, so the fact that he's got 4 games right now.
So let's change this. Okay, so now this is 8, and this is 5.
An 8-5 race. So then Eric would have the advantage on that.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that he is at 4 right now is huge.
It is huge.
And we have a dry break from Edgie.
Wow.
So it's interesting. He was practicing with the Magic Rack earlier, but it seems like everybody's switched over to just the regular triangle.
I hope they did.
Oh, yeah, no worries. Nice little safety play right there. Good question where she went. I can always grab Stephen Weekly. He's standing up there by the bar. You can wave it. Oh, Marion's right there behind the frickin' pillar. I said frickin'.
Oh.
I see her sweatshirt. Isn't that her? That's her right there. See? They appreciate a good safety right here from a... Wow. Not only did he lock up the 1 ball, he locks up the cue ball.
Hi, you. Good tournament. Maybe we can get Steven to sit down for a little while.
Oh, yeah, we probably can. Him and I, we can commentate.
Yeah. Do you want to commentate for a little bit? Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Oh, swing and a miss. He went right by that 2 ball. So that's it. All right, so Eric is on 1 foul, and I believe, at least I believe it's 1 foul. And Edgie decided to stick him on that 9 ball. Well, the first one, he was actually, the 1 ball was stuck behind the 9, and the cue ball was actually stuck behind the 7, so that one was even worse. Oh, yeah. You know, the way he might be on 2. The way he's lining this up, he might already be on 2. Yeah. Okay, apparently, so that would be 2 right there. No, it's not. Get a little bit better camera angle instead of the head of the table, so we can see what's going on now. Oh yeah. After watching your match, huh. You learned some stuff, and you're going to teach all of us some stuff, I'm hoping. Oh, that's interesting. He's got to avoid the 7 now. Well, yeah, but that 7's not going to... Oh, he's going now. Oh, okay. He's going, up rail. Gotcha. See, from the angle I was sitting at, it looked like it went the side perfectly fine. Thinking going up and back. That's why I was looking at the 7's in the way. That was the only reason I was looking at the table, not the screen. Oh, yeah. Yep. All right, Eric's going to give him that 9 ball. Brings the score to 4-2, Eric.
So next year, I think we should be in Canada.
All right, I had to turn your mic on. You didn't actually have the button hit. You were muted.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, Adrian, we're better now since she's listening in. I think somebody got they were hearing me talking to someone, but they couldn't figure out who it was. So no, what's the plan for next year then?
I completely think we need to ban the Canadians. They're just
they're
doing far too good.
Every time they walk in the door, I yell at them, going, "Who opened up the border?
I know.
Who let them in?" But at the same time, we got to have them.
Yep. Well, all kidding aside, they're an incredible group of players.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Across the board, too. This was a really competitive tournament.
Oh, yes. Let's see what he's looking at up table here. Yeah, that 2 ball is pretty big.
Yeah. Well, he's got the option to roll out, but how do you roll out against a player of Edgie's caliber?
I mean, oh wow, Edgie didn't even really look at it. Or okay, he's gonna look at it. He just took a second.
Yeah.
I don't think he was expecting that to happen.
No, he was trying to get it down there behind the 9.
Yeah, it ended up catching the horn on the side. He wanted to hit actual full rail so he could get it behind the 9.
Mm-hmm. No, there's a safety available here, it looks like. If he can short off the 2,
yeah.
kick the 1, and bury the cue ball behind the 4-3. That's what
he's looking at that.
Pretty sensitive shot, but really for the position he's in, it's about his best option.
He's just got to make sure that 1 does not clip the 4, because if he kicks at it and it clips the 4, it might not get a good rail.
But if the 1 clips the 4, then the cue ball is definitely going to hit the rail behind the 4. And the 4 and the 3, the 4 will push up and make a little wall.
Yeah.
So as long as you don't overhit and scratch behind it.
Yeah. He's just got to make sure that he's focused on this shot. See, he was. Yeah, that was not good.
He got the ball way too thin.
Oh yeah. Ken Woosley, thanks for showing up to this tournament. And Dave Nestor is throwing you a shout out on a congratulations for your finish there.
Oh, thank you, Dave. This was a pretty incredible tournament to play in.
Very strong field.
Oh,
This was probably the strongest field that has ever been to Spokane. So the fact that you got to where you did, I give you props, sir.
I played a lot of tough people. I got the privilege of playing last year's winner, last year's runner-up. All kinds of different folks.
Ooh, that's
cost him.
one. He's got to go safe here. I don't see him getting a breakout anyway, anyhow.
No, he doesn't want to make the 2-ball.
No. I can see him trying to tuck in behind that. What is he looking at? I always laugh when I see him put in this angle with their cue, and it's like, all right, what are you looking at that we don't see?
It looks pretty straight unless he can draw tight to the pocket and draw back.
Oh yeah, that's what he was trying to do. He's trying to draw back and miss the 9, but he caught the 9. Because if he missed the 9, it bumps the 4 out.
Yeah.
So now he's just a little containing safety here.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
just a little containing safe.
That's just not even fair. And Eric's just going to roll the 4 up on the 3 in a bad angle.
Yep.
And let Edgie play safe again.
Smart choice.
I think I probably played a similar safety 30 times this weekend.
Do you want to see the actual numbers? I think it was more than that. Because I was actually commentating, and I think you were on table 3, and it was like, oh, he's going to do another dirty safe, as I like to call it. But
fair.
At the same time, it's 9-ball. You don't have any fouls yet.
Nope.
You do it. And then your opponent's like, why did he do that? And it confuses them. That's 9-ball, though.
Well, the thing people don't realize is the whole idea of playing safe is just to get back to the table.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
To get back to the table in a position that maybe you can do something. I mean, he played a fantastic safe here, but
right there, and it gives him enough room to do something with it. Instead of, oh, I didn't move it enough to get a good hit or make a ball or nothing, or it's tough to try another safe.
anything that gets you back to the table is successful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Now if he misses it here, it's a little tough because Edgie can play the 4-ball off of the 3.
Oh, yeah. Yes, Sean. Oh, wow.
There you go.
Wow.
That's the potential pitfall of playing a safety. Let the other guy back to the table and anything can happen.
Yep, and let's fire it. Hopeful shot.
Yep. Well, if you're playing a player that you're confident is probably better than you, a lot of times you're better to be the aggressor because it's going to be hard to outplay them.
Yes.
So, you got to try to keep yourself at the table as much as possible.
So, Sean, yes, 3 foul is in effect here. And T.R. Olson, you're live with Stephen Weekly and William Wilson, otherwise known as White T.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
And he's
going to get
he's going to, he left full ball.
Yeah.
He's got full cut on this.
Great effort, though. And from here, it should be a pretty rudimentary out.
Yep. Little follow shot right here. Come straight across. And slide right down for the 9. Oh, the 8's up there. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it's in the pocket.
I had the wrong camera view, so now we got the better camera view.
Stayed on the proper side, so natural one rail shape.
Yep. There we go. All right, he's going to concede that. Okay. All right, that brings us to a 4-3 on the score. Eric still has the advantage, though, on the score. Edgie has the advantage of the break.
Yep. Eric's played a really strong tournament this weekend.
Oh, yes, yes. Last year he told me that this was going to be the Eric Vargas Open. So
nice.
The fact that he's right here, he was confident enough to say that last year. I give him props.
Well, I don't feel too bad that both of my losses were to him then.
Yeah, he's been gearing up for this tournament.
Oh, he's a tremendous player.
He is. He is. All right, you're getting props now from TR.
Oh,
Said
you,
great
TR.
showing. Said great showing.
Hey, not bad for a bar box guy, huh?
No. Just had to remember that you're on a big table. You can let the cue ball fly a little bit more.
Yep. I fell into that trap a few times.
Yeah, you definitely like to control the cue ball a little bit, but there are those times you just got to let it roll a little bit more.
Yeah, that cost me my first match with Eric, trying to be too precise. So my food is here.
Your food is here? All right.
Let you go.
So have a good one, Steven. Thanks for commentating some.
Have a good one. Thank
You
you.
too.
Anywhere's fine. Okay. Thank you.
There we go. Now we're back.
Are we playing musical headsets?
Musical headsets, musical chairs.
Musical commentators, you know.
All right, so now you are back with Adrian and Will.
Who beat Stan Taranjo?
Jeff Jimenez.
Knocked him out of the tournament.
And it was the last match of last night. It was a very long night.
Steve, where have you been?
Who?
Steve Thomas. Where have you been?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know either. Okay. Eric Vargas is playing Edgie Geronimo. Eric has a Fargo of 709. Stevens, not
Oh
Stevens.
my goodness, he just slopped a ball in and he got a little hooked.
Edgie has a Fargo of 769. Is that what I said it was?
Yep, 769.
Yeah. The race is 2-9. This is the finals. It's a double elimination, true double elimination. So
Yeah, the only reason I know it's 769, it's one of those that I saved on my Fargo app. Every time I meet someone that's above that 7 mark, they get that little save button. Just because I know, okay, Next time I see you, I know what you're capable of. Looks like our friendly Canadian boys are up at the bar again. Oh,
They're having a good time.
oh yeah, every time they're here. Let's see if I can try and get one of their attention.
Of who?
Oh, Michaela's done watching on the iPad.
Well, yeah, you can come over here and watch.
Yeah, do you want to watch? No, hold on a second.
All right. Edgie's going to tie this up. Eric's going to give it to him. So we are tied at 4.
All right, so that puts it even up now.
Yeah.
So that means he's gotten 4 racks in a row because Eric did have a 4-0 lead.
So Steve Thomas says the best thing about Fargo is how accurate it is. Worst thing is about Fargo is how accurate it is.
Wait, what?
It's just
Well, that's the issue because there have been some accounts of people sandbagging with the Fargo and it's been caught.
well, here's my problem with Fargo. There is no differentiating between a 7-foot table and a 9-foot table, and
Okay.
you can have a player that plays at a 600 level, 600 speed, on a 7-foot table, but never plays on a 9-foot table. And you get on a 9-foot table, and he probably plays about 500.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have the different games.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
I can tell you right now, I am what my Fargo is 451 around whatever it is, right?
Yeah.
And that's an 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball.
Yeah.
Straight pool, I'm probably about 100. Okay, one pocket, maybe 150. Okay,
Well, I understand completely about that, and it's one of those, if I go to bar box right now, I'm a 10-ball and 8-ball coming over to big table. The only thing I want to play is one pocket. So with 9-ball, I'm struggling.
Mm-hmm.
And it comes down to break. And
Yeah.
that's the thing I'm looking at. And I never even think of Fargo with that. I'm looking at, okay, how am I going to get better in this game? I'm struggling here. I don't even think about Fargo rate.
Yeah,
But then when it all comes into play, I understand completely because my break sucks over here, but it's better over on the small tables.
Mm-hmm. So
how can they determine that I am where I am?
Yeah, I know a lot of players that have a high Fargo on a 7-foot table, but that's all they play on. And you get them on a 9-foot table, they don't have the stroke for it. They don't have the, so it's like they're not the same player.
Yep.
So that is my biggest problem with the Fargo.
Yeah. And I mean, any rating system is gonna, because I know like APA, you guys all play on different types of tables, sizes, felt, cloth, rails, and it's the same with BCA. But I mean, we're trying to get BCA all to a similar table because how many BCA teams don't play on a diamond table now? It seems to be the diamond is the go-to for BCA. When you go to Lincoln City or the Texas Open or Nationals, it's all in a diamond.
They call it Worlds now. But yeah.
The Worlds. Trying to make it a universal table, it helps with distinguishing the Fargo. But at the same time, they play big table in opens
Mm-hmm.
and here and there. So, yeah, Fargo's always going to be a little off.
Yep. So that's my biggest problem with Fargo. What?
Why am it? Rebecca, go home.
Yeah, Brian's.
Oh, he just slopped that ball in. He apologized for that. He rattled out of the horns, and it went cross-side, or cross-corner, excuse me.
Yeah, Brian brings up a good point because he was a 8-ball bar box player.
Okay.
He could hold his own on an 8-ball,
Yeah.
on a bar box. But we were playing on a 9-foot table,
And
and I schooled him.
there you go.
And it got to the point where he quit playing totally because he was like, I can't compete with you on a 9-foot table. I can on an 8-foot table, but not on a 9-foot.
Wow. See, and I've noticed players, I've talked to some players, so an 8-foot table it seems to be totally different angle-wise than if you were on a 7 or a 9. If you go from 7 to 9, they're like, oh, the angles are the same, but an 8-foot table, totally different.
I don't know. I struggled when I first jumped up to a 9-foot table because I I've always played on an 8-foot table.
Yeah.
So when I jumped up to the 9, it just seemed like, even though it was a foot longer, it was like, I get up there and I'm like, God, it's so far away.
Eric's +1.
Okay.
But yes, it seems like that way, and so it's kind of interesting because when I was playing APA, we started on the 9-foot tables. That's what I learned.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually had to bring my stroke down to play on the diamond 7-foot.
Right.
And everybody's like, why are you hitting it so soft now? Because I'm playing on a baby table that I can't hit the ball unless I'm going to do something with it.
That's right.
And so my 9-foot stroke is gone.
Yeah. Dean, yes, this is a true double elimination. Eric is going to have to double dip.
Yep.
Edgy.
So it seems like most of the stronger shooters this whole week have been breaking from the left side of the table.
Well, Snooker, I totally disagree with you. Table size does make a difference because it has to do with your stroke.
It does.
If you don't have a good stroke, you're not going to get around on a 9-foot table.
Well, and I know I've heard commentating from Lincoln City when people are playing on the 7-foot diamonds, and they're like, oh my goodness, the person has a 9-foot stroke.
Yeah.
Because they see that wind up. And it was actually Mr. Marquez was commentating, and he was like, wow, that person has just this phenomenal stroke for a 9-foot table.
Yeah.
He could recognize that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, well, apparently that person plays on 9-foot tables. And that's why they're struggling on a 7-foot table.
Yeah, and it's not really about making the ball. It's about your cue ball control and being able to move around the table. And, you have to have the stroke for it. I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's kind of poo-pooing it, but, for somebody, you take somebody who plays exclusively on a 7-foot or an 8-foot table and then throw them on a 9-foot table.
Yeah.
And see what happens.
It's nothing pretty.
Mm-mm.
Especially if you have someone that they're going to play against.
I experienced it. I know it. I know it's not pretty.
Ooh, nice little cut with a little bit inside there to bring the cue ball down. Uh-oh.
Chris
What?
Rodriguez. These guys are lucky I played so bad.
Oh, Mr. Rodriguez. We're going to have a talk.
I don't think talking is going to do any good.
No, he's a good friend of mine. Captain of the BCA team. But we use the Force because we're Jedis. They know what it is up there, yeah. All right, that's going to bring it up even. He's going to give him the 9. Yep, going to give him the 9.
So
brings it up even.
5-5. So my thing is I can go down sizes. You know,
Yes.
once I got
Yes.
used to the 9-footer, then moving back down was like
Oh, yeah.
piece of cake.
Oh, yes.
It took me a little bit to get used to the 7s, and I actually had Dan Louie look at me when she says, Adrian, put that big stroke away.
Put that back in your toolkit.
just put it away. You don't need it. And I'm like,
Yeah.
got it. I was taking lessons from him at the time,
Oh,
so
nice.
it was like,
Nice.
you know, hey.
See, I know for me, like, I have a decent stroke, but for me this weekend, it was actually my break stroke I was struggling with.
Yeah.
I just could not get the good break stroke down. But the other thing is I'm actually waiting for a brake shaft to come in for my brake cue. And I don't know if I can give a plug to that company or not yet.
I don't care.
It's the Go Custom brake shaft.
Oh.
And I actually shoot with the Go Custom shooting shaft. He's the guy that makes the shaft is out of the Netherlands. And it is a phenomenal shaft. Any joint you want.
Did you want my autograph? Is that why you put that there?
Maybe. we might get your autograph on that 9-ball. No, that's the 9-ball for the final because instead of buying a $20 cue ball, we get a $5 9-ball
Oh.
to get autographs on.
Okay.
BK kept saying, no, we need the same cue ball that they played with. I'm not spending that much money. You're not going to spend that much money. We need a cheap ball for them to sign. And he's like, that actually makes sense. Yes, it does. All right, we've got a little tricky shot here. Edgie's got that 1 ball right up against the side. I don't know if he's going to cut that all the way down. He's trying to bank safe. Yep, little nice bank safe here.
So Andrew, we weren't talking about the best players. Best players were a just, yes. We're talking about everybody from from like 650 on down. You know, once
Yeah.
you get to about 650 on up, it's like,
Any table you play on, you're going to play
you're
good.
fine. I
But
am talking about those that are
like the 525 that has a hard time adjusting between tables.
yeah. I mean, I know
The
very
475 that
I know quite
Yeah.
a few players that are in the 500s on 7-foot tables, but they play exclusively on 7-foot tables.
yeah,
And I know if I get them up on a 9-foot table,
they're going to play
my
like a
451 Fargo is going to whoop their butts.
Yeah, they're like a 320.
It's just, but that's all right. I think I scarred my husband. I mean, he still talks about that night. It's just, he's going to need therapy.
Ouch. Oh. He went for the masse instead of the jump.
So, yes, this is the finals.
Yep.
This is the first set of the finals. We don't know if it will go for a second set.
Edgie's trying to just get it done and over with because apparently he has a flight to catch.
Okay.
So, but at the same time, he's not gonna, do anything that's gonna cost him a game.
No, he'll change his flight first. I mean, it's
Yeah.
$3,400 he's playing for here.
Yes. Have my little scorekeeping helper next to me.
Oh.
Yep.
She
My
did a good job this weekend.
Yes, she did.
She did a very good job.
She's just
I mean,
exhausted.
it's
been a long weekend for her.
She kept everything going, and I'm going to tell you, she worked my butt off.
Did she?
Yes.
She kept throwing matches, not giving you a break.
I had to ask for it. Give me 10 minutes. Give me 15 minutes, please. And she's like, "Oh, let me set the timer." I'm like, "Wow."
Well, that was. I actually have a program on our my iPad now, because we were expecting long matches,
Mm-hmm.
and it also helped with, okay, that person's not there. Put them on the clock, so we could put someone on the clock, and there is the ability to do a shot clock with that app.
Uh-huh.
I just have not figured it out yet. Because I think it's one of those I have to pay for the full app type deal. But we were just trying to get an average time of all the matches.
Came back and hit it.
Yep.
Good job.
That's a good hit. But Edgie just makes an easy combo. I have a feeling that he's about to just start running a few balls here. He's looking to play that 3 in the side after the 2. So they can come all the way down for the 4. He got a little straight on it. Yeah, he got straight on that. He did not get on the right side of that 3 ball that he wanted to, but he's still going to fire at this. Yeah, he got a little straight on that 3 ball. He wanted to have some angle to play the rail, but he doesn't have it. So now he's got to come up with some type of big stroke here. All right, he's gonna take a longer shot on that 4. I mean, it still cuts.
Yeah, it still cuts. I mean,
but it's just he wanted to play the 4 in the other corner. It would have made his run out a little bit easier.
well, this is his opportunity to do something great.
It was just, he was a little upset about that side pocket. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Because right now he's back in.
Now he's back in line. What's the problem?
Now he's back in line. Sorry,
Where's
my
the
bad.
problem?
And that's why he is where he is.
Probably.
He can go 2 shots and get right back in line where he needs to be. Us folk of the lower Fargo rating, we go, oh no.
I just look at it and say, okay, new pattern.
Yeah. Instead of getting right back into the same line of sight.
This is plan B or C now.
For us, yes. For
Yeah.
him, he's like, nope, I made plan A fit plan A. Might have had to use a square peg in a round hole, but he made it work.
All right, so Edgie is up 6-5 in this race to 9.
So he only needs 3 more games and we could go home. But that would be rare because there's always been a double dip here.
Which means we don't get done until, 11:30,
Roughly.
which means I don't get home until about 6 a.m.
Sorry. I'll say sorry softly. Dry break. Nothing's going. Nothing went.
The girls playing over in the corner.
Yeah.
They're having a good time.
I'm actually laughing because the owner and the owner's dad, the owner just kind of gave him that, brow look of, what is Will doing over here? Will's working.
Work it, work it.
Well, it looks like Eric's had a fairly simple run out. Doesn't look like there's any trouble here. He's just going to check that 5 ball to make sure he gets on the right side for the 6 ball. Nice shot. He's going to play that 5 on the side. Come up for the 6 in the corner. Nice little skid across the table. And they'll probably play the 8 in the same pocket, or the 9 in the same pocket as the 8. Yep. 2 rails out, and Edgie's just going to give him that game.
And
Watch.
we're tied at 6.
And I know BK, our main tournament director, gets upset about stuff like that, but you know what? These guys are at that caliber. We'll give them that 9 ball. Just to keep things moving along smoothly.
See, no, not me.
Not you?
Nope.
I know.
You know why? Because I've seen players at that caliber
Jar
shank.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Or,
It sits there
yep.
right in the jaw, and next player gets a shot.
Yep. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen too many times.
I've had it happen to me, and you were live streaming it this weekend. I'm not going to say whose son it was, because his dad beat me on the same table.
No, I think they need to play it all the way out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I agree with that, but...
The spectators want to see it. They want to see you run the balls. They don't want to see you concede games.
Yeah. Now, if he concedes 4 balls, I'm going to go have a talk. Or 3 balls, we'll have a talk. 2 balls, yes, going to have a talk. But 1 ball, if you're right there, dead stroke in...
I'm serious.
I know.
That's why on the NAPT, I don't allow it.
Then I guess I'm going to have to go over there and play.
Yes, you are. The next time I have one.
So we need 10 tables here in Spokane. Wayne,
No, with for a men's event, I just need the 8. We can do it. I just need the money. That's it.
Oh, okay. So we need to talk with Wayne and Brandon, who are sitting.
I can bring in a men's. I can bring in a women's. We can just have a good time.
Brandon's running away. He heard his name. But Wayne's still sitting there tuning in right below the score.
No, we can do it.
Yeah. Ooh, flirting with the side pocket there.
He's a flirt. He's a very quiet one.
No, he's a family man. He's got a wife and kid. And they realize that this is where all the money comes from. So that's why he plays multiple tournaments throughout the year. I mean, seeing Rick up there say never give a 9, I understand that. I've had that chat with Smiley because I gave Smiley a 9.
This is a spectator.
Yep. Play the game to the end.
Play the game to the end.
Yep.
I mean, how often do you see the football, Super Bowl? 10 seconds left. They're on the 1 yard line. You guys got it. We know you're going to make it in.
All right. So I'll make this if Eric does win this set, I will tell both of the players you have to make the 9 to win. I will actually go have a chat with them. Fair enough?
Well, we're just having a conversation here. You don't have to change your tournament.
Oh, no. But I'm just saying
It's just this is the way I run my tournaments. And
oh yeah, but at the same time, I agree completely with it. And BK actually said you cannot concede games, and that's what's throwing people off.
Grant, I'm going to do another men's event. I'm going to get that tour started. So I think people understand now that when I say it's $6,000 guaranteed, it doesn't matter that 14 people show up for it. It's going to get paid.
I'll be there.
When I say $6,000, that's what it's really about. Golf, Masters. Do you see?
They play extra holes if there's ties to figure out who's the actual winner.
You don't, you don't say, oh, you got that putt. No, they don't.
No,
now, somebody did tell me in match play they will do that, but that's match play. So.
No, they play it all the way out, and darts is even more fun to watch on that.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to leak out.
It's going to leak out, but
there's a lot of distance.
There's a lot of distance, and you're more than a diamond away from a pocket. He might be playing the safe here. Yeah, he's playing the safe. He's trying to get it behind all these balls. He wanted that 4 ball to go 2 rails across the opposite corner pocket. Looks like he's going to try and bank safe here. If the bank goes, he's golden. Yep. And it was way off.
I love it when, I don't know who does it, but they start running across the little emojis down here.
Oh.
And you get and then you get these angry ones coming up, and I'm just like, why are you mad? Don't be mad. We're having fun.
Probably because we know white tea.
Well,
we
either
don't like white tea.
Either that, or they're just doing
click,
that.
Click
right across.
Oh yeah, probably.
So if you're just joining us, where have you been all weekend?
Not here, apparently.
We're coming to you live from the Black Diamond Billiards in Spokane Valley, Washington. This is the Spokane Open. It is a yearly event. It always happens on Labor Day weekend.
Yes.
There.
Oh,
Isn't that funny? I just think that's funny when people do that.
I'm betting that snooker. Just the way
Just playing. They're just playing.
that's got to be snooker. Look at that. The way that comes through. All right, looks like Edgie's going to get up here and yep, he's giving him the 9 ball again.
YouTube stream is back up. So it just, for a minute, for whatever reason, I kind of lost bandwidth or something. I don't know. But it's back up.
All right, so Edgie needs 2. And
Yeah.
Eric, if he can get 3 more, we go to a second set. And you know what? The curse of black diamond double dips has always happened. I mean, got a dry break and oh, that's a nasty cluster right there.
The race is to 9.
Can we get a head table shot on this?
Yeah.
Perfect, thank you. Because the 1 and the 2 being right there, and the 3's just below the 2. He's trying to figure out how he can get safe on this, if not a rollout. Because he's got to be shooting over a few balls. I think he's going to roll out here. Yeah, he's going to roll out. The bad thing is he didn't even come up table to look to see if that one went straight across. Oh, wow. He's going to get lucky here. Oh, I thought that 2 was going.
Right.
I saw that line on that 2, and I thought it was going.
Marion. Triple combos forever. Triple combos forever.
Yeah. 182. There we go. Hit it. He hit it all right. A little close to the 1 ball. But he's got a containing safety right here. Oh, what is he looking at? Oh, he's looking at making this ball. I figured he would have cut the cue ball straight across to park it behind the 4. But he's gonna try and get out apparently. I mean,
Hey.
I would have been looking at parking that cue ball behind the 4 and saying, hey, guess what? Have fun and hitting this ball. But no. Now Eric's got to deal with getting the 4 out of there. That's the reason it's... That was an unforced shot. Now he's smart to play the safe. He's got to tuck that cue ball right into that 5 ball.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only shot he's really got. There we go. All right. I'll be right back.
Okay. Damian, I'll have to ask. I don't know. Oh, is it going to go in? There it goes. Okay. Now he's out. He can. We've got a row of Canadians over here rooting for Eric. It's Mike Robinson and Joe Spence.
Oh, you're talking about the guys a few tables down making a bunch of commotion?
Oh, yeah. And
oh, no,
PJ,
they're watching. They're
the
watching.
Canadians are rooting on their buddy.
Oh, yeah. Come on, Calgary. That's what they're saying. Oh, he's giving two. Oh, okay.
Well. All right, he's taking a quick break, so
right.
I'm going to go fix that camera.
Okay. Which one is it going to be? The head camera?
Yeah.
The head one?
Fix it. All right, I had to go tell Mike that he needed to leave my camera alone. They're having fun over there. He's banging on the table, and every time he bangs on the table, it changes the angle of the camera.
Oh, you got that fixed up?
Yeah. He tells me, he says, well, yeah, it's me. I'm hitting the table. And I said, well, stop it.
Are we talking Mr. Robinson?
Yes. You're really low.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. And I said, every time it does that, it changes my camera angle. And he said, well, can't you just use the side view? With a straight face, And I looked at him and went, he's like, I'm kidding.
You know, if you could put my face
down
on the camera right now.
You should have seen mine. And two of the other guys were like, whoa.
Yeah. All right, so here we are. Vargas breaking, and is it tied up 7-7? Yeah, it's tied up 7-7.
Grant understands what I'm talking about. And I put it on the table so it was out of the way of the players that were playing because the table's kind of close, so.
Oh, hold on 1 second. I'll be right.
Okay.
It's a near ball. Stop switching to the camera that I'm hitting. That's what we're
It's
complaining about.
Mike. It is not all about you. Jeez. Stop switching to the camera that I'm hitting. He's ruined the reputation of all Canadians, you know.
Oh, yeah, he has.
All Canadians. They were supposed to be very nice and polite. Yeah, he's just ruined it all.
And then we met him. No, I will admit, every Canadian that has been in this tournament, very polite and friendly, no issues. Until they decide to go get shots. I'm sorry.
I love Mike Robinson. I really do. He's a great guy.
He is. The first time I actually got to meet him, like, you know, hang out and meet with him, it was 2 years ago. It was during the Labor Day tournament. And he's like, I need to go get a drink because I'm out of the tournament. So I had to bring him around Spokane, Washington, and find some bars to get him some drinks. And he was not happy with any of them. Until we went.
He wasn't happy with McDonald's either.
No. Until we went to a place called Ichabod's. And he's like, oh, the bartender's kind of cute.
Oh, jeez.
It's like, oh, all right, I figured out your game plan,
Have him
Mike
tell
Robinson.
you. Have him tell you the story about him trying to order poutine at McDonald's here in the States.
I can already tell how that happened. That's a Canadian dish you're going to order in the States. Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, well, you know, and of course, the people who were taking the order didn't understand what he was asking for.
Yeah.
And they assumed it was something else.
So they give him the something else.
Well, you can't get that at McDonald's. Come on.
I think we're going to need to switch views on this one. Because he's there we go. Because he's going to be in a little bit away the camera. He's looking to kick off the rail. This is a tough kick. 4 ball being up table, 3 being down table. Hiding behind the 8. I don't want to know. Don't want to know. You're laughing like that.
Ramil tagged Mike Robinson in the video because we were talking about him.
Oh, Ramil, don't tag Mike because just don't tag Mike right now.
Too
We're
late.
just gonna go with that.
Too late.
He's not gonna see it until Thursday. Maybe Friday. Is it Ramil again?
No, it's Grant. He says no Canadian orders poutine in the USA. Come on, Mikey. And then he says, especially at McDonald's.
Have you met him? Oh, 3 rail scratch. He missed the 3 ball. That's not good.
I'm thinking he is not a good example of a proper Canadian.
Proper Canadian.
A proper Canadian does not order poutine in the U.S. at McDonald's. Especially since McDonald's in the U.S. do not have poutine.
Heck, there was a gentleman that brought a box of donuts in, and I went around to every Canadian and said, want a jelly? And they're like, what's a jelly? Really? You guys should know what a jelly is because that's what you call a jelly donut. All right.
Okay.
You know, I'm thinking he's out on this rack.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think you're right.
He's just gonna snap this down a little bit. One rally up.
Relax.
Oh, pay attention to the match. Jeez. We are paying attention to the match. It's like stun and stun and stun. He's stun shot. Little draw. All right, that puts Edgie on the hill.
That does. So, Clay, the next time I'm doing a tournament that you're playing in, you're going to come and sit down and commentate with me.
Good. Because then I can bark in the commentator. The comments.
Ow, ow, ow.
Sorry.
Mute your mic. Put the slide down. Thank you. Saves my ears. All right.
That was a unexpected glance off the glass.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was laughing too much at Clay. Sorry. All right, so Edgie needs this one game, right?
Yes, that's all he needs is one game.
Yep. He gets this game, it's over. If Eric gets one game, it's going to go to another game and then maybe a final shootout. Well, not final shootout, but another set. And that's when we hit our midnight run. And that's not good.
Looks like he came up dry. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he came up dry.
Where's the head table view on this? Does he have a view on that one?
Oh, yes. I think he does.
Are we sure? Because he's grabbing his jump cue.
Well, he has an edge, but these guys they jump a lot, so
True.
you know,
it is true.
if they don't like the edge that they have, they'll just jump the ball and make the ball.
Yeah.
Where
True.
I'm looking at it going, oh, do I really want to jump this?
You just do a hard mass A, but it's one of those he can't mass A because it's through 2 balls.
Yeah.
Whereas he jumps he should
in,
be fine.
Yeah, and he's trying to make it in the corner.
Yep.
Or that corner.
Oh my gosh.
And the Canadians go wild.
I'm going to give him a slow clap. Slow clap. He definitely did not want that in that pocket. That was very sloppy. Very sloppy.
That's all right. It works.
All right, so Eric's on that 3 ball. So now Eric, after that little escapade of a shot, should I call it? Is it an escapade?
You know, he got lucky. I mean, it's 9 ball. Come on.
But, and that's what drives me nuts because I'm a 10 ball and 8 ball player. It's
It's
option now. It's option. You get to shoot. Oh wait, I want to shoot that.
This is going to go hill.
We might get a second set out of this.
We might get a second set.
You know, it's the curse of the diamond. Ooh, that wiped its feet. That wiped its feet going in.
It wiped his feet a couple of times.
But it didn't faze him. He was like, you know what? Nope. I was planning on it. Yep. Planning on it. Ooh. He's got to come with a shot here. He's got to draw. Draw left.
Uh-oh.
Yep. It's over now. It's over. He was too straight on that 8-ball, and he took it for advantage. And yeah, a little jumpy on that shot. That gives Edgie 2 balls to win the set and win the whole tournament. So this is your first ever straight through champion for the Black Diamond Open.
Nicely done. Thank you very much, Will, for sitting in for me.
Yes.
I really appreciate it.
Yes. You know, anytime.
I know.
I'm
I
here.
know. Okay.
I know Eric's figuring out that shot. And he's like, yep, that's what I needed.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Do any plugs at the end of the match?
Yeah, I'll take care of it all.
All right.
Okay. Thank
Have a
you
good
very
night.
much. Make sure you mute yourself first. Thank you. Rookies. All right. So that concludes the Spokane Open. Congratulations to Edgie Geronimo. Actually, and Eric Vargas. I mean, second place. $1,700. That was pretty incredible. It was a really good tournament. We had a lot of good matches and a lot of fun over the weekend. So I want to thank Black Diamond Billiards for hosting this event. This is absolutely amazing. This room is amazing. The food is amazing. So if you're ever in town, you definitely have to come by here. Want to thank BK and Will and Michaela and I don't remember the boy's name for running this tournament. It's absolutely amazing. You guys do a great job. Let's see. We need to thank Jam Up Apparel for sponsoring our stream. Okay, thanks, Mike. Billiard Shopping Network and Bad Boys Billiard Protections. So check them out. The Players Club Limited, they're always good about supporting us and what we're doing. The NWPA as well. And then, of course, last but not least, Julie Lang at the Cascade team. If you're interested in buying or selling a house or need a referral for a real estate agent in your area or have any kind of real estate questions, she is the one to talk to, julielang.com. She is also a pool player, so, keeping it in the community, it's great. So definitely, reach out to them and let them know that you appreciate them sponsoring this free stream. It's the only way we can keep, our streams going and keeping them free. So also don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and please, especially, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We are going to be putting up more videos and such, and we need to get to that 1,000 so that we can start monetizing our videos so that we can, help with the costs of putting on these streams. So with that, congratulations to the players.
Good job.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Congratulations to the players. It was an awesome tournament, and we'll be back next year. So, hi, Mike. Yeah. Oh, you were helping me out? I can't see their heads.
It's all right. It's good enough. Tell by shirt colors.
Okay. So with that, I'm going to sign off. Our next stream is in a couple of weeks. We'll be coming to you live from the New Fleece in Everett. It will be an NWPA tournament. So check us out then. That is the 14th and the 15th of September. So with that, good night, everyone. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.